The BBC launched an astonishing attack on Jeremy Clarkson yesterday, comparing him to sex offender Jimmy Savile and urging him to check into rehab. Blaming the now notorious fracas with a Top Gear producer on personal issues, one of the most senior corporation executives said Clarkson was self-destructing and needed help. Most controversially, the TV chief, who has been directly involved in the fallout from the incident, likened Clarkson's supporters including the Prime Minister to those who turned a blind eye to Savile's appalling crimes. Last night, friends of the 54-year-old presenter expressed disbelief that the BBC should make such explosive claims before its internal investigation into the controversy has even begun. "I am in total shock that someone at the BBC would attack their own talent and deliberately smear Jeremy," said Perry McCarthy, who was Top Gear's mysterious test driver The Stig. The broadside came as further details of the alleged assault on producer Oyvind Timon emerged. One report claimed Clarkson split Timon's lip with a punch, leaving him needing hospital treatment. Other sources told this newspaper that Clarkson had not been drinking and that the row was not entirely about the lack of a hot meal at the end of a day's filming. But the most astonishing development came during a wide-ranging official briefing given to the Mail on Sunday by a senior BBC figure. The executive likened 36-year-old Timon's position to that of Savile's victims, who feared they would not be believed while he was alive. "The pressure this guy Timon is under is so Savilesque in a way," he said, adding that Clarkson's support from high-level politicians recalled the way Savile was once defended. "If you look at what David Cameron says or what former Culture and Media Secretary Maria Miller says and you swap Clarkson for Savile, you get this: David Cameron is effectively saying that Savile's a real talent, Maria Miller saying Savile will be Savile. The comparison will inevitably anger Savile's victims." Conservative MP Conor Burns, who sits on the Culture, Media and Sport Select Committee, said that it is not just patently absurd, it's also deeply offensive to Jeremy Clarkson and those innocent people who were horribly abused by Savile. The BBC executive also said that attempts to suggest the fracas was part of a wider battle between Clarkson and Danny Cohen, the BBC's powerful director of television, were misleading.